What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Shout out to Town Biz. He did a video about this, I think either this morning or last night. So shout out to Town Biz for doing a video talking about this. I was going to do a video about this, but I just said, hell, I'll just wait in the morning to talk about this. So we already know about the situation, the JetBlue flight. I think it was from California to Florida, um, where Mike Tyson was a passenger, the former heavyweight champion, and you had some clout chasing Cletus behind Mike, just fucking with him. All right, just kept fucking with him and fucking with him and fucking with him, and Mike was patient. Mike told the guy, "Leave me alone." The guy, you know, we all we know is that at least the visual evidence shows they just wouldn't stop in his pursuit of fucking with Mike Tyson. Although there was obviously a time when the video camera was being turned off. Okay, so we don't know what exactly he said that that pissed him off, but there was something that he said that a lot of people either didn't catch or just took it as a side. And I'll get to that in a moment. But what's come out is, oh, and by the way, as we all know, Mike Tyson proceeded to start speaking with his fists rather than his mouth. All right, and pummeled him. He probably took it lightly on him too, because he probably could have really seriously hurt this motherfucker. He probably pulled his punches, but he let out enough punches to say, "Man, get the fuck away from me." But anyway, new details have emerged about a recent altercation between Mike Tyson and another passenger on his JetBlue flight. Melvin Townsend III, the 36-year-old man who Tyson punched on the flight on a plane, has a long criminal record. Townsend has been convicted of fraud, grand theft, burglary, possession of controlled substances, and trafficking in stolen property. In 2018, Townsend had a run-in with the cops when he broke into someone's property and stole their trailer, hitching it to the back of his pickup truck. In a separate incident, Townsend was found to be in possession of oxycodone. Townsend served 2 stints in prison, once for 20 months and another for 15 months. Tyson, who's 55, alleges that the incident got violent when Townsend threw a water bottle at the boxer turned cannabis entrepreneur. Eventually, Tyson hit his breaking point and repeatedly punched Townsend, leaving him bruised and bloody. Both men were escorted off the plane and were greeted by law enforcement. See, that's when, most likely, he turned that video off. But another thing that he said in the video, or at least one of them said in the video, like a friend of his, whatever, was something about they should have never given you niggas money, right? And that gets kind of like swept under the rug, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing saying that? See, that's the type of shit. Look, I don't care how cool you are with me. If you're a white guy and you use the N word, we got a motherfucking problem. See, there's too many black people, in my opinion, I'm sorry, that let that type of shit slide. Okay, look, they might be cool letting you say that. You're not going to say that in my presence. I don't care how friendly we are. You're not going to say that fucking word in my presence and think it's going to be cool. That probably irritated Mike. He knew what was going on. The situation is this dude, he's a scumbag. He was looking for some type of come up. Okay? And his plan was to rile up Mike, act like he was just being, oh, I'm just a great fan of yours, and then when it came to the point where he couldn't get Mike to be riled up and do some shit, he probably turned the phone off. They stopped recording. Excuse me, his friends or whatever. They stopped recording, and that's when he did what he did. And then they started recording again when Mike was hitting him. Because you notice, at least from what I can see, it doesn't pick up when Mike rises and starts hitting them. It starts recording what I can see at least. This is a version that I haven't seen when Mike's already hitting them. So this shit is obvious, man. It was some type of concocted scheme to get some type of payday. That's why I can't stand some of these motherfuckers. That's why I can understand why a lot of these celebrities don't even interact with fans anymore. And it's sad because 98% of fans are real genuine fans. But you got these 2% that are assholes. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. People like this are also some of these motherfuckers that's heckling these basketball players at these games. They're not there just to be, and this is just my opinion. They're not there to just be jeering because they're hardcore Celtics fans or whatever. They're trying to get on these fucking players' skin so that some of these motherfuckers that sitting courtside, they want the player to come to them and slap them so they can sue their ass. Oh, I'm like, that's bullshit. I don't believe it is. I believe we live in a gotcha culture. We live in a culture where people are trying to get paid, man. And they're saying some of the most outlandish shit to these players, and the media gonna side with with the fans, at least when it comes to, you know, football and basketball, you know. But mysteriously when it comes to hockey it's different, you know. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.